So the safety program has been running for the last 15 years, 48 cycles, 1,800 participants, significant impact, great feedback. The world changes. So we stepped back and created the level 2 for adding an additional program content and different subjects. And then several small tweaks and twists were made over time, absolutely necessary. But after COVID, we sat back and said, let's have a deeper think about what are some of the new changes in this ever faster and more complex work environment. What are some of the new themes which are emerging? What are some of the topics we really need to do a deeper dive? And what are some of the things we already have made over time so much progress, we probably don't need to address them anymore in so much detail. So together with Sanofi and L'Oreal, we spent 6 months of really doing a deep soul searching, listening to former participants, looking at literature, talking to faculty, existing and future faculty, and came up with a new model and said, well, we actually don't want to have a program anymore. We want to create a journey over time, 6 to 9 months, where we actually allow people to have continuation, lifelong learning, giving them exposure to creating an alumni network, allowing to exchange deeper with co-participants and foster the peer learning. So we created a whole journey. It's a mix between digital, residential, webinars, check-ins, buddy systems, action learning labs. So we made a real modern, engaging and deep-reaching experience for the participants. So that means that we're looking at what's the sense? Why do we actually care about safety as a key performance lever? We then started looking at what are some of the blockers? What are some of the things we actually have in front of him which prevent us from achieving what we want to achieve? Then we started saying, well, what are some of the shifts we need to make? Some of our mental models prevent us actually from doing the right thing or being as far-reaching as we should be. And most importantly, of course, once we have done that kind of journey, then we say, what do we do next to make it actually happen? What are some of the immediate actions in our area of influence we can use and implement to start enhancing our journey towards an incident-free workplace? The part also was we wanted to create that culture of care in the organization. So we're talking about psychological safety. We're talking about the next generation. We are holistically looking at all the levers as a leader can actually use to drive performance and safety performance of an organization. And again, we're applying the leadership principles, which are one of the strengths of SEDEP, to the theme of safety. So that this new journey, as I would like to call it, is really something which is an accelerator towards achieving our vision, creating safety rather than preventing accidents, and most importantly, creating a culture of care. That program was a journey of 6 months together with our traditional partners, L'Oreal and Sanofi, but it was larger than just L'Oreal and Sanofi. We looked at literature, we looked at emerging trends, we looked at conferences, we looked at the overall system of what's going on in the leadership space, and did an in-depth analysis. What are some of the levers we could use more differently, and how we create something which, in the spirit of co-design, reaches deep into an organization and builds on the existing culture of organizations, not reinventing necessarily tools and things people could do, but building on and reinforcing existing messages, existing processes and policies, and complementing them with a different view, a deeper view, a more engaging view, a more humanistic view. So it's not reinventing from scratch, but it is building on and reinforcing existing culture.